We're back. Band is back together.
We're
The OG
back.
wrap-up show here tonight on a Friday night. Padres are rolling right now. Winners of 6 consecutive games will remain in at least a wild card position through tonight. So it is the wrap-up show with John and Jim. We're going to get to all your super chats. We appreciate your support. We see SJL Stevens. We see E-Racing with Dale. There have been a million members, by the way, over the last week or two. If you want to become a member, I put 5 new emojis in there within the last week. Click that join button down below. You can gift memberships. And thank you for the super chats. Padres are red hot, Jim. You put it in your tweet 30 minutes ago. Probably the hottest team in baseball. 16-4 over a 20-game stretch. Winners of 6 straight. Putting pressure on everywhere right now in the National League. And tonight, overcoming a 3-run deficit to win 7-5. Homers from Bogaerts in a second straight game and Tatis. And Bradgley Rodriguez closing it out because neither Adrian Morejon nor Mason Miller were available tonight for Craig Stammen due to a quote-unquote heavy workload per Kevin Acee. But the Padres are hot. They've won 6 straight, and they're putting pressure on in the National League.
It's amazing to watch. I remember a couple weeks ago, obviously before the trade deadline. I mean, this is not like a month ago, probably. About a month ago. Right? It was like right at the All-Star break, right after the All-Star break. We both said, and I said it too, but hey, prove us wrong. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it with this team. Go and prove us wrong. You know, and every loser on social media, and I'm not gonna say who, but it's like now, and you know exactly where this is going to go. It's like apologize to every critical Padres fan or someone that covers the team. Like, you should apologize because they're proving they're shutting you up, bro. I think Darnay said it best. This team had no fucking hope. Like 2 weeks before the trade deadline, if there was nothing with this team that any smart person could look at that's not a homer and be like, yeah, they're going to go on a crazy-ass run here. There was nothing. Their offense stunk. Their pitching staff was in shambles. They were losing close games. They weren't hitting home runs. Their star players were still all struggling, right? There was nothing. It felt like there was a moment in time. Maybe it was right before the Miami series, right? It felt like, this team was left for dead. Didn't it? Because I remember having a wrap-up show. It's like, oh, cool, they beat the Marlins. Marlins have just lost 9 straight. Who cares? Go out and show us more and go on a run. Not a little run, but go on a big run. And you know what? Go prove us wrong, right? Go shut me up. They have absolutely done that. Anybody that saw this coming, you're lying. Let's be real here. You're absolutely lying. And they have just completely turned their season around in a matter of 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's well said. I mean, the low point for me was the 8-game losing streak. You're like, there is no hope. I mean, they seem completely rudderless. They have no identity. That was the biggest knock on the Padres, I would say, through the first half of the year. Like, their offense lacked so much. Now, I have no idea how they've done this. They haven't changed any portion of their lineup, really. I mean, is it because of Luis Rengifo or Samad Taylor in June or July? I mean, it's just these guys have been better. Merrill's hit.
Yeah, it's the stars being amazing. Stars, what we have said all year long. Stars be stars. And
other than, I mean, Machado really hasn't done anything all year. I think he's got a 0.5 or 0.6 WAR. But yeah, I think it's Tatis and Merrill. And right now, this offense it's amazing because, Jim, we said, maybe they can go from bad to okay. No, they just went from bad to good. They skipped the okay part offensively, and they added starting pitching, which was a true area of need as well. And it hasn't been perfect for Robbie Ray or Casey Mize, but you're getting guys that can go 5 or 6 innings. So, I mean, Cleveland's bad. I thought maybe it would be a trap series. Still could be, but I think they're well positioned now to win this series. And I think it's premature to talk about like a division, but I don't think it's premature to talk about the postseason, considering where they are right now. Yeah, see, that's why, Jim, you're such an idiot, because never forget Mr. Padre 19 knew it all along.
Right.
He probably said during the 8-game losing streak, he was probably go trade for Terry Skubal and actually go trade for Ohtani if he's on the market because of the Mark Walter investigation.
Absolutely. Yeah. He knew it all along. Yeah, I know it's a marathon and not a sprint, you moron. But at the same time, this team was literally giving you nothing to hope for. Nothing. And we said it almost every wrap-up show. Go prove us wrong. Go prove us wrong. We're not sitting here saying we hope they lose 10 in a row all the time. Like, no, that's bullshit. We want this team to succeed and win because we want the Padres to win their first World Series championship in franchise history. So sitting here talking about them losing all the time was not fun. It was not fun. This is fun. This is fun to watch. This is fun to talk about. Stars being stars. Fernando Tatis Jr., he's back, like officially back. Jackson Merrill, he's back. Manny Machado, right? I get it. The average and the OPS is not going to be high this year at the end of the season, but at the same time, he's going to have 30 plus bombs and 100 RBIs, right? You take that.
Yeah.
Give you production. Ty France has been a revelation. Amazing pickup by AJ Preller. We were talking about how good he was even before this hot stretch, right? He was one of their best players before this hot stretch. Loved everything that Ty France was doing before they went on this 16-4 run here, the last 20 games. Mason Miller, he's been the MVP of the team. I think that's without question.
You forgot their best player.
Exactly, yeah. And then, you look at the pitching staff, right? Like, they haven't been dominant. They've been good enough. And you would think in the stretch like this, you're like, man, you got some great pitching. And don't get me wrong, they've had some really good pitching. But it's not like that their new acquisitions, Mize and Ray, have gone out there and just shoved. They haven't. Same thing with Michael King. I mean, Michael King did enough tonight to help the Padres win the game. But, the Padres were trailing 3-2 there before the Tatis home run. And Michael King didn't have the best of outings. 6 innings, really good. But 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. Wasn't like a dominant outing, right? So the starting pitching has been serviceable, more than serviceable now, especially that you have Mize and Ray in the rotation, right? And Vasquez has kind of turned back a season around there. But, the two things, the reason why they're 16-4 in the last 20, it's crazy to say, but their offense and their bullpen.
You forgot their best hitter.
Their best hitter, Luis Campusano?
Correct. Leads the team in OPS.
Yeah.
He's the only catcher in baseball with a 900 OPS. Now, he doesn't have a ton of plate appearances, but they're adding up now because he's played every day for the last, 30 plus days. He has been, you talk about a revelation.
Oh my God. Dude,
I've talked about the field.
Bro, we talked about that, how much Campusano meant to this lineup when he wasn't out there.
Are you looking at it? Never forget Mr. Padre, though. We should remember this. He's been watching baseball longer than you've been alive, Jim, you moron. Jim, you haven't been alive long enough. Therefore, you don't know what you're talking about. If you were alive a little longer, you might.
Yeah. Okay.
How old are you, Jim? Still 35?
Yeah, I'm still I just turned 30 last week.
That's so pathetic how young you are. That's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed by your age.
I am embarrassed. But thank you for watching us. Because I'm sure you're rage watching us right now. So we appreciate it.
I'm impressed he has the internet. He's just been watching the Padres since 1969.
Right.
Okay, let's get to some of these super chats, guys. If you're here, subscribe. And please smash that like button for us and follow us on X at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Two teams heading in opposite directions. San Diego and Cleveland. Padres win game 1. They overcome a 3-0 deficit. Campy has one of the big hits in this game. Toddy and Bogaerts. Bogaerts is homered back-to-back games as the Padres win here. 7. What was that? I missed it. What'd you got?
Buddy Mike. Back in the house.
What's up, Mike?
What's
going on, man? Click the $ below the chat box if you want to see your comment on screen, like this from SJL Stevens getting us started here tonight. We appreciate your generous support of the channel. He says, think Miller is hurt. I do not. Grimacing after finishing the 9th on Wednesday. Thanks for all that you do. I do not think he is hurt. I think he's had a heavy workload with this team playing as well as they have. I think you have to be very cautious. You need to make sure this staff is fully intact come September and October. I do not think he's hurt. I think this is playing the situation properly. You have a good bullpen. Bradgley Rodriguez secured a save, so I do not think he's hurt.
No, I not hurt. There was a part of me in the back of my mind tonight when I didn't see Miller out there in the 9th, like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just had an off day, not out there in the 9th. But after the game, when you hear Craig Stammen say that, the workload and whatnot makes sense, they're going to be used a lot down the stretch, right? And remember, and I truly, honestly think, like, here, listen to this theory.
Yeah.
So I think it was the first game out of the break in Kansas City. You remember this, right? I think we had a wrap-up show that night. First game out of the break, right? Miller pitched, I think, 4 pitches in the All-Star game. and Craig Stammen didn't use Miller for an inning plus. They end up losing that game.
Yeah, I remember.
After the game, he has one of the worst quotes ever.
It's
as you're going
7.
not game 7 of the World Series. I'm not going to be managing like game 7 of the World Series. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be using these guys like it's game 7 of the World Series. That was an awful quote. My theory is someone in that organization, most likely Preller, got into his ear, or maybe it was someone else in the organization. I don't know. But I think someone in the organization was like, dude, Craig, bro, we are not playing good baseball. You just lost, I would say at the time, like a critical game, right? Coming out of the break, you want to start out on a good foot, on a good note. And you go out and say that, like, no. These games matter so much. You cannot manage like that. Okay. We got Mason Miller for a reason. And you're not using him for 3 innings. It's not like you're going to blow his arm off, right? But hey, if you have an opportunity to use Mason Miller after a 4-day break, and he only pitched 4 pitches in the All-Star game, like, right, you cannot do that. And you cannot say that. That's just an awful look. And ever since that moment, he has managed basically damn near almost every game like it's a playoff game when they have an opportunity to win. And I think that moment in Kansas City when he said that quote and didn't use Miller for a 2+ inning or an inning plus, and it started in Miami, really, to be honest with you, every game they've had a chance to win, he manages it like a playoff game. And that's good on him. And whoever got in his ear and told him, bro, what the fuck are we doing? Good, because it has turned into this 16-4 run over the last 20 games.
Who was on the mound when they took that 3-run lead in like the 10th or the 11th inning and they allowed 4 in the bottom? Well, that's what I was going to say. I'm looking at the box score right now. Is that who it was? Kyle Hart?
Yeah,
he was awful in that inning. Yeah. A third of an inning, 4 hits, 4 runs in a 7-6 loss. But you're right. From that moment on, the Padres have been, they turned their season around. And they started that road trip 2-5. They started that road trip 2-5, and from that moment on, they're baseball's best team. Let's continue on here with the Super Chats. Racing with Dale, thank you. He says, got to be the first to give Xander props today. I'm the first to talk bad about him, but he deserves his flowers today. Great game from Xander. Toddy and Campy on fire, on absolute fire. Yeah, I mean, Xander's hit home runs in back-to-back games, so we haven't seen a lot of that from him in his time in a Padres uniform.
3 walks.
But I mean, they trailed 3-0, and he had a big hit.
2 walks. My bad, 2 walks.
Is that what he had? Yeah. He had a big hit, trailing 3-0 in this game. That 2-run home run pulled the Padres back into it. They'd eventually, again, take a lead that they wouldn't relinquish. I got no problem crediting Xander Bogaerts. He's had a couple of good days for Padres and wins.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it was Sunday night. I did a solo show, or whenever last time I did a solo show, and I was talking Xander had a really bad game, and I made the point of like, look. Take away the money, take away the fact he's making all this money, right? In like the grand scheme of baseball, how much do you realistically expect from your 8-hole hitter? Not a lot, right? You're not expecting him to hit 320 with 30 bombs and 100 RBIs, right? You're expecting him to come through here and there. You're expecting him to have a couple big hits, hit some home runs here and there, right? Be serviceable. You're not expecting him to be some all-star. Right? He's your 8-hole hitter. And that's what Xander is. He's the team's 8-hole hitter. So do I expect a lot out of Xander? Like, no, I don't. But when he does stuff like this tonight, and he did the home run yesterday, like that to me is just a bonus. Like that's awesome that you get that from your 8-hole hitter. If Xander's hitting 5th, completely different conversation. But he's hitting 8th. And take away the name, take away the money. You don't how much do you realistically expect from a team's 8-hole hitter? Not much. And Xander's this team's 8-hole. Xander's this team's 8-hole hitter.
That's a good point. It's a really good point. Again, did you ever envision that years ago? But who cares? It's just where they are right now. I mean, it just is what it is. And there is a world where they get to the postseason, hopefully, and he pays dividends and he does something that can win a game for you. I mean, he's won titles, so it's not crazy to envision him having a moment. You just got to get there and hope that he plays well when it really, really matters, because he's not hitting 300 this year. He's not an all-star this year. So can he help you when it matters? He's got the experience. We do know that.
Right. And the money's the money. We get it. Like, it's not going anywhere. Trust me. That's a concern. That's something that needs to be addressed. Obviously, like, Xander cannot play his entire contract here in San Diego. It just can't happen. But as of right now, in the moment, nothing that can be done. Okay. So because of that, as long as he stays healthy, plays every day at short. I think he had a throwing error tonight, right? He's not the best defensive shortstop in the world. I get it. So you can't do anything about the money right now. But what you can hope for is his experience, and his, I would say, pedigree, I guess, like winning, the World Series and All-Stars. Like, hey, you could do much worse with your 8-hole hitters. You could have Jace Bowen in there every day at your 8-hole hitter, right? It could be worse.
It'd be way worse. It'll be way worse. It's a really good point. We're going to get back to the super chats in a moment. We do want to thank our title sponsor here tonight on the wrap-up show, our good friend Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. He's been with us since day one of this channel, going all the way back to 2021. If you have an insurance need, as you know from me and Jim, Mark's going to take care of you and your family. I've got 4 insurance policies with Mark. You can do auto or home or renters or life or earthquake, whatever you need. Mark's going to take care of you, and he's going to save you time and money. And if you need him, he's going to be there for you because he's been there for us. So he's been our title sponsor since day one. He is a diehard Padres fan. He is a native San Diegan. And if you click the link in the description down below, you can get free quotes online. Call Mark. He will talk to you about the Padres. He'll also talk to you about saving money on your insurance. And before you renew your current policy, get in contact with Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance.
Yeah, all his information is on that ticker down below there, mnimitz at farmersagent.com. And you reach out to our buddy Mark, let him know that John and Jim from the wrap-up show sent you.
All right, let's continue on here. I'm laughing. E-Racing with Dale says John over Jim.
Okay.
LOL. He says, we love you, Jim. Appreciate you both. That's very kind. It's very kind of him to say that he loves me. But he loves you. Thank you, Dale.
I appreciate you, E-Racing. You're a loyal listener or loyal viewer of the channel, so we appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man. Our good buddy Jeff West.
Ooh, Jeff, what up, buddy?
As well. What's up, my friend? Remember the Jeff wrap-up show? Was that this year or last?
No, it was this year.
That was this year when like his girlfriend was naked in the background?
Correct. And we're like, bro, whoa.
You're going to get the channel canceled or whatever.
Yeah, like, hold on, dude. YouTube's going to like fry our channel.
Dude, it was hilarious. He says, the thought of Campy plus Sally in 2027. Schwing. You like how I knew that?
You know what movie was that from?
Something with like $1 million or whatever.
Oh, God.
That dude, Mike Myers.
I know who you're talking about.
What's
it called? You have to get the right actor. Congratulations.
Oh, I guess it's like the 1970s movie.
There you go. What's it
called?
Wayne's World.
Idea. No, it's not called Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of something else.
You're thinking of Austin Powers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
I know.
Could we see Salas? I mean, I think we might see him, dude. Rosters expand. I mean, is he going to play any meaningful role this year when Campy's playing like this? Or are we going to see Salas this year? And then what happens next year with the way Salas is playing right now and Campy is playing right
now? Here's the thing. Like, Salas has been amazing in the minors. He needed this year. Badly. Because, the confidence, I think, from the fan base that knows of Ethan Salas, right? Top-rated prospect. It was wavering. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, we're not, I love Too Much Borns, but we're not Too Much Borns. We're not analyzing every single swing from a minor leaguer. We're just not, right?
Right.
People look at the numbers. They looked at the numbers last year. He's hitting like 216 or something, right? Got hurt a lot. And it's like, he dropped out of the top 100, or at least he was like close to he was like right at the edge, right? Of top 100 prospects. And this guy a couple of years ago was like a top 30 prospect in all baseball. So when guys drop, it drops fast. And you know that very well. So I think with Ethan Salas now getting the confidence back, hitting the baseball, his defense is always going to be there. It's just always going to be there. Sure. Bring him up in September. Right. But what does that do for him? I guess have him be around the club. Right. I guess, maybe see what it's like to be a big leaguer. But other than that, I mean, we're not going to see him play. I'd be shocked if we saw him have any, meaningful at-bats or, innings behind the plate this year. I mean, look, if they wrapped up a playoff spot with a week to go, then sure, bring up Campy and have him, play 3 or 4 games. But like, this thing's probably going to go down to the wire if it continues like this, right? But at the same time, maybe just like wait on it. I don't know. It doesn't hurt to bring him up, but the 2027 Campy Salas combo could be pretty good. Could be pretty good. Even though I think that having Ethan Salas for an entire season behind the plate, along with Campy, like defensively, though, I mean, it's a lot to ask of a guy that's really, really young.
Yeah, I would just be like, everyone is so like, we got to get Salas up here. It's going to change everything. Like, you have the best hitting catcher in the sport.
Right.
He's not going to be better than the best hitting catcher in the sport as a 20-year-old. Trust me, there's no chance in hell of a 950 OPS next year playing every single day. At best, I mean, and this is a crazy world to even envision. He's starting half the games behind home plate next year. I mean, that's an incredible accomplishment, but he's certainly not going to have a 950 OPS next year in the major league. So I don't know why we're all clamoring for Ethan Salas. Now, I can see Campy DHing more and Salas playing behind the plate more. I understand that, but Campy is an unbelievable offensive weapon as a catcher. He's even more of a weapon because he's your catcher, right? Because you don't get that type of offensive productivity. So let's be careful to just, give the baton right now to Ethan Salas when you have Luis Campusano doing his job behind home plate. Let's see here. MB's Padres, thank you, man, for the super. He says, being down doesn't scare me like early in the season. I mean, they had some of those remarkable comebacks early, even though their offense wasn't very good. And now all they do is overcome deficits, Jim. They've had 35 come from behind victories this year, including tonight when they trailed 3-0.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a competent offense, an offense that has power, an offense that has, at any moment, one swing of the bat can change the game. They didn't have that for the first half plus of the season. And then they really, they were slowly ticking away. But again, that was just like, okay, can you guys do it for a prolonged stretch? And you still had Tatis, who wasn't really, he was swinging the bat well, but he wasn't like this uber impact player that he is now. Same thing with Jackson Merrill. Same thing with, Manny Machado, who's getting his numbers. He was helping, but whoa. Sorry, we just got distracted.
Dale.
Thank you. You're
Look at you, Dale.
Thank you,
By
buddy.
the way, Dale, I think did this the other day. Jen has done this. Others have done this. If you want to gift memberships, click the join button down below. 5 of you here live right now have just become members. You get all the custom emojis and badges. So keep that coming. Thank you, Dale. Very kind. Keep it coming. Click the join button down below.
Well, John, I don't even think you saw this. This is what I said whoa to.
Oh.
Whoa. A 9-9.
Whoa.
I hope. Listen,
I didn't see that.
Hold on. Test rides. Pause. Test rides. Thank you. Appreciate that. Clapping emojis in the chat. I'm just gonna say it. If you did mean to send it, thank you so much. If you didn't, let us know, because we don't, it's just thank you.
No, he meant to send it. By the way, there was someone the other night I should mention that gave us a $200 super chat as well. But this is going to take, let's get to this right now because we'll get back to all the others because this is very generous. Let me read this real quick. Tez Rides, thank you. He says, my son Joe and me really appreciate you guys and love your show. He watches from Montana. I watch from Temecula, and we text all about the Padres during the game, and then we tune in to watch what you guys have to say. John is the GOAT. No disrespect to Jim. I love how everyone's taking these shots at Jim.
What I do?
But honestly, how cool is that you've got family bonding over a team and then watching this type of content as often as we provide it? That's very, very generous. And I see that you've got a Tesla as your little, what is that called, Jim? That thing?
Avatar.
Logo? Avatar? I have a Tesla. So I feel like we're family as well.
You don't have a Tesla?
Yes, I do.
You have 2 Teslas.
Correct. I wonder if my son Joe and me, I wonder if the dad and Joe both have Teslas.
Probably. But
because his name is Tez.
A $99 super chat. Everybody in the chat, give a clap emojis to Test Rides.
Someone said $100 shot at Jim.
Honestly, I'll take it. You guys want to? I get shots all the time. It's nothing new. But man, we really appreciate you. We really, really appreciate you. That's amazing. Awesome.
I gotta find
thank you.
And I gotta find that super from the other night, and I will. But yeah, seriously, Thank you. And for everyone here, whether you support the Supers or not, or you're just a subscriber or just a watcher, we appreciate you all hanging out with us here tonight. Where were we, by the way? Was it you were? I think you were making a point, but I forgot what it was.
It was something about Ethan Salas or something. I don't even remember.
Forget about him.
Yeah, or no, it was about. We're talking about Campy, right? Like Campy's been. I mean, let's just say he's been a revelation. Like he's out of the doghouse of Mike Schilt.
Right.
He's been given the opportunity. He's now staying healthy, which he has not been fully healthy for the whole year, by the way. Like he missed a good amount of time due to an injury that we're like, where's Campy? I remember a couple wrap-up shows we would be like, is Campy's leg cut off? Like where is he? Like put on a milk carton? Like, is he okay? And ever since he's come back, he's been fantastic. And not just since he's come back, he's been fantastic the entire season. Doesn't have like a million at bats under his belt, but hey, 126 at bats, nothing to shy away from.
Yeah.
And hitting 317 with a 935 OPS. He's confident at the plate. He's a threat at the plate, and he's your catcher. Like, I mean, that is just, it's a massive plus, right? So all in all, and you look at Campy's career numbers, not a big sample size, but in a regular season, if the guy if a player plays like 150-ish games, right? That's what, John? Between 580 and 650 at bats?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay. So in Campy's career, okay, at the big league level, he has now had 672 total at bats in the big leagues. He's hitting 254 for his career, 22 home runs, 100 RBIs, and a 717 OPS.
Pretty good.
That's like a full season. Now, again, catchers don't play 155 games, but you get my point. A full season right there. As a DH, a lot of times, behind the plate, you can play 150 games potentially if your bat plays. And that right there is really good.
Completely agree. I completely agree. No, he's been awesome. And he's really playing well right now. He's just loose, free, confident. He's been different under Craig Stammen. By the way, Jim, the housekeeping here, CASPA, CASBAH12, a $200 super thanks after last wrap-up show. So CASPA, thank you.
Thank you, CASPA.
And then our buddy James reminded me on social media that last wrap-up show, after the show ended, Jonathan contributed with the $10 super that said, give credit to Stammen for placing Jackson Merrill in the middle of the lineup, bogey towards the back end, and playing Campy. Schilt never would have been so flexible. And that is a good point. A fair criticism of Mike Schilt last year was his lack of willingness to change anything with that lineup that failed him in the second half of the year and in the postseason. That lineup was nowhere near good enough, and that lineup was not as good as this team's lineup is right now. We'll see if it matters if they can get to October, and come October if they get there.
Yep. And not only was he stubborn to change anything, he was stubborn to make the necessary moves for players that were struggling. I mean, the fact that Xander Bogaerts was hitting fifth in the lineup as many times as he did last year was egregious, just absolutely egregious. His unwillingness to have Ryan O'Hearn in the lineup more, even though he had better numbers against lefties, was egregious. Putting Campy in the doghouse, I'm not saying that's egregious, but still, I mean, we see what he's doing now with ample playing time and the confidence from his manager. Yes, Mike Schilt was a good manager, and every time he was a manager for a full season, his teams won 90+ games. So I can't discredit him for being a good manager, but he was a stubborn SOB. And being as stubborn as he was, maybe it capped the potential of his teams, because instead of making the necessary moves, he didn't, and he was stubborn. And instead of maybe winning 90 games in a season every year, maybe he could win 95 to 100. Maybe they could have been better, is what I'm trying to say. And maybe the reason why they weren't better is because of Mike Schilt. And now you have a team, and Craig Stammen has definitely learned on the fly, and he has made a lot of mistakes early on in his tenure. But the last 20 games, it's a very good stepping stone here, hopefully, in a learning moment for Craig Stammen on, like, this is how I need to operate with, the team that's good. And this is how we should operate when we win baseball games, and how we win baseball games. And So he's definitely learning on the fly a lot. And and obviously when you start something new, you're not expected to be the best at it right away. Just be better a little bit every single day, And I was worried for Greg Stammen, and I'm still a little worried for him because we're going to see what happens come postseason time. But over his last 20 games,
hopefully
he's gotten a little better and a little better and a little better. And right now, you can't really say anything bad about Craig Stammen.
Because of the generosity of everyone here tonight, I want to give away a digital pack from Courtyard. Can you get our background ready? Because I'll pull the thing up.
I want to give away like 75 cards.
Jim is so excited about this. So am I.
I missed the show the other night.
Debut of this. You want me to pull it up? You got it. Look at you. Look at you. All right. Maybe you guys missed this. We got a brand new partner on the wrap-up show. Courtyard.io. You need to be a registered user to win the card that we're about to pull right now. It's a physical card. It's not just a digital card. Okay. It's a physical card they'll send to you, or you can keep it in your account, but you need to set up an account, because what we're going to do is we're going to pull this card, Jim, and then we're going to ask you to put your username in the live chat, and then Jim's going to randomly just choose someone. You're going to choose someone's username, Jim, and that's the person we're going to transfer the card to at the end of the stream. Okay. You saw this, Jim, or no? Did you see what happened the other night? It was hilarious. Dude, I was sweating my ass off. And then I was so nervous about it. I was like, Jesus,
Yep.
So wait, I put a poll at the top of the live chat. What's it say? Oh yeah. So 89% of people want a baseball pack. I said, what do you want me to rip, or us to rip, baseball or basketball? Because I thought basketball was good because we know we won't pull Ohtani, but it's a baseball channel. So what do we do? Do we give away the Ohtani if we pull an Ohtani? There's probably a 30% chance we pull an Ohtani.
I mean, I know the first Ohtani card you pulled the other night was an Angels Ohtani.
Correct.
I wouldn't
bad.
I wouldn't mind an Angels Ohtani.
I agree with you, dude.
Now again,
I agree with you.
Pulling that Beckett 10 Ohtani from the Dodgers standpoint,
a lot of money.
I mean, some could be worth. I mean, it was like a $50 card, which is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a Beckett gold label 10, like, pretty damn good. I think that we will pull something other than an Ohtani tonight.
I like what you're thinking. All right, here's the deal. That's hilarious. Use the promo code HMA for 15% off at checkout, by the way. Click that link in the description down below. One of you that is registered is about to win the card I'm going to pull right now, Jim. You see it on the screen, right? I'm going to go with not a $25 baseball pack. I'm going to go with a $50 baseball pro pack, Jim. Okay? Now, I could go 100, but I want to be able to do another one of these next show. So we're going to go 50, okay?
Oh, my gosh.
Here we go. Jim, are you excited? There's even music.
We get copyrighted if we use music.
No, there's music in the background when the thing
yeah. Okay, yeah. I thought you said we should play music. Sorry.
No. So we got a Courtyard wallet here. We're gonna buy this for $50. Okay.
You have 1,000 Courtyard points already. What have you been doing?
I've been because I've been playing all these packs.
I know.
Look, I just earned.
You earned 66 more points.
I don't even know what that means, but it's great. So here we go, guys. You ready, Jim?
I'm ready. Rip it.
Look ready.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
What do you think? Make your call. Ohtani.
Like a Freddie Freeman or like a freaking Yoshinobu,
Roki Sasaki or something,
or like Kobe Mayo, like a PSA 10 Kobe Mayo card or something.
Here we go, guys.
Come on. Is that James Wood card?
No, it's Seaver King, 2024 Bowman Draft, but Chrome Gold Refractor. Now the market value is $40 on our $50 rip. So here's what's awesome about Courtyard: they'll buy it back from you for like 90%, so like $33.84, or you can keep it. But we're going to keep it. We're going to give this away to one of our viewers here tonight, right? Better than Ohtani.
Better than Ohtani. I thought it was a James Wood for a second.
I know. Seaver King. Bowman first. Chrome Gold Refractor, PSA 9.
Okay.
Right. Someone said womp Tom, womp womp. That's hilarious. All right. Now put your usernames in the live chat right now, Jim. You pick someone to walk away with that card.
Okay. I'll wait till people see it and then put their usernames in the chat.
Isn't that cool?
I love this.
You love this, right?
It's the best.
Do too, man.
When you sign up to Courtyard, use our promo code HMA. You get 50% off at checkout. Courtyard is an amazing app to use. if you like cards like me and John like cards, you don't even have to like baseball cards. You can like Pokemon, you can like basketball, you can like football. They have it all there. Just go to courtyard.io. It's in the App Store. Use our promo code HMA for 15% off at checkout.
Bro's tearing up Double A Harrisburg, Jim. You should go out and see him. You're like an hour away. Go see Seaver King this weekend.
Okay, I will. Well, one of our loyal viewers is gonna get a card here. Let me close. Hold on.
Yeah, get us back to like whatever the normal background is.
Okay.
Why are we over the corner like that? I feel like we're Brady Bunch. Oh, there we are.
There we go.
Kid, look at this.
What?
Dude's better than like Bogaerts.
A lot of people are better than Bogaerts.
Good point.
All right, so let me look here.
Yeah, you give it. You make the decision.
All right. I like someone's like, I'll pass. All righty here. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's a little hard because
I know it's hard because we even know what the username. You almost have to say username, then your username.
Yeah.
Look at this, by the way, Jen. Thank you. Jen's a big reason why our memberships have grown so much over the last 10 days. Thank you, Jen. 5 of you have become members. If you want to gift memberships like Jen and Dale, click that join button down below. I'd love to get like 50 gifted memberships tonight. That'd be incredible.
That'd be amazing.
We're up to 10. Appreciate you all.
All right, I'm not looking. I have a couple here.
You can look. Just randomly pick. Your lap.
Okay. Let's see here.
This is so like, just pick someone.
Okay, I got this one right here. It's the first game of it.
Oh, cool. I'd afford the hobby.
I'd afford the hobby.
Cool, because obviously he's a card enthusiast. If your name is Afford the Hobby.
Afford the hobby.
Okay.
So how do you do this,
After
John?
the stream, I learned how to do it. After the stream, if this is your username, then it's going to be sent right to that username. If that's not your username and you have any questions, email me or us, PadresWrapUpShow@gmail.com. You should get it within, let's say, 30 minutes after the show. All right?
And Afford the Hobby. If you could just comment in the chat, just so I make sure that we know you're here. Okay, cool. Because I don't want to give somebody the card and they're not even here and they don't even know.
Look at you. All right, Seaver King. Congrats.
There you go. Congratulations.
Congrats. Super
Be
cool.
on the lookout because this is not a one-time thing. I mean, I got some credits here and we can give away some more cards here.
Dude, I think every wrap-up show from now until the end of the season, we're going to be giving away a card. Every wrap-up show.
Every wrap-up show?
I think every wrap-up show, dude.
I was going to say, every wrap-up show might be a little tough. I mean, if we did
we're going to have to keep getting credits from courtyard.io.
Right. Dude, one of these days we're going to rip some
I know.
PSA 10 one of one like Mike Trout or something.
We're gonna pull $1,000 card, 100%. We will pull on this channel.
Could you imagine that night? I'll lose my shit.
Appreciate you. It's gonna be sweet. I appreciate you for that. That's why I wanted to do a $100 pack because the bigger the rip, the bigger the ceiling.
I know. Right? I know. Yeah. There's a lot of different apps out there that do this, but like Courtyard is one of the best, and we're so thankful that we're so thankful that they're now a part of the show. It's like literally a match made in heaven for this show. Like you couldn't build up a better partner than Courtyard. So yeah, go sign up to Courtyard now. Just make sure you use our promo code HMA at checkout.
Yep, 15% off as well. All right, let's get back to the super chats. A lot to get to over the next 30 minutes or so. ADT, thank you, man. Padres have won 6 straight, by the way, after tonight.
Is that good?
Says his dad's, it's very good, man. Says his dad's been a fan since '69, and we love watching you guys. Can you guys give a shout out to my dad, Alejandro? Alejandro, shout out, man. Absolutely.
What up, Alejandro? How we doing?
Mate, hopefully, if you've been a fan since 1969, hopefully some good things are coming your way sooner rather than later. If you've been watching the Padres since '69, you deserve hopefully a really good finish to this year.
Yeah, you deserve some
and
good
hopefully
karma.
that happens. Yeah, 100%. So thank you, ADT. Very kind. And yeah, absolutely. Alejandro, thank you, man, for supporting the channel. And thank you for being here, both you guys. Brett, appreciate you. This is an interesting question, and I'm curious as well. Is Jim doing any sports radio, et cetera, in Philadelphia? Are you on WIP? Are you on the Fanatic? Are you doing flyer shows? Are you doing Philadelphia Union Soccer? What are you doing?
Yeah, they Spike Eskins or whatever his name is, and what's the other guy? Not Jeremiah Trotter. It's Hugh Douglas. I think it's Spike and Douglas, right? Yeah. So they bump them, and they decided to put me on, right? A non-local 49ers fan on WIP from
Love
2 to
that.
6, right?
2 to
Spike
6 a.m., right?
No, yeah, PM actually. It's the whole drive time in Philadelphia. They know my connections with LeBron, so they're like, perfect, get this guy on. So yeah, it's been a really fun time being on 2 to 6 drive time on WIP in one of the biggest sports markets in the country.
It's amazing.
But yeah,
We'll
it's
have
been
to tune
fun.
in.
Yeah, you got to tune in. Make sure you guys tune in. No, I'm not doing sports talk radio in Philadelphia. I'm not.
That'd be incredible if you were.
Dude, I mean, I tried. I actually reached out to them, but I didn't hear anything back, and I felt bad too. Well, not I didn't feel bad, but like the day after I reached out to WIP, they like fired like a bunch of people. And I was
Were they
like,
really?
yeah, the stupid layoffs and shit. You know how
Yeah.
it goes.
Oh, I believe me, I know.
And I was just like, yeah, probably not going to happen, and probably a good thing it didn't. So,
no, that'd be like, no, I need you doing sports talk radio in Philadelphia and just like ripping into like the Flyers every day. Okay, or whatever they're ripping into today. Certainly not the Sixers would be my guess. They're not ripping into them at least. BG Hero, thank you, says 16-4 since X dropped to the bottom third of the lineup, July 24th. That's crazy. That's crazy that they dropped him down, and that's coincided with them playing
makes
like
sense.
that. I mean,
it makes sense. Though. Like you don't have this giant black hole e-brake stop in the middle of your lineup anymore. And he was hitting fourth and fifth and sixth. Like you put him in the 8 spot, and like I said, your 8-hole hitter isn't going to determine most nights if you win or lose.
True.
But guess what? Your 5-hole hitter might. That's a really important spot in your lineup. Your 4-hole hitter absolutely will, but your 8-hole hitter, whatever you get from your 8-hole hitter feels like, icing on the cake at times. All their job is to do is help turn the lineup over, extend innings, take some good at bats, come through here and there, right? But when you're the 5-hole hitter, when you got guys on base, every single time you're expected to drive in runs, you're expected to hit home runs, you're expected to impact the game in a meaningful way. And that's, what Xander couldn't do for this team ever. I mean, he would sprinkle it in here and there. And by, him sprinkling it in here and there makes him the perfect candidate to be the 8-hole hitter.
Completely agree. Well said. All right, let's continue on here with the super chats, like this one from Richard, a loyal viewer of the channel and also a Dodger fan. He says, super chat from Dodger Stadium. Jim is actually alive. Never felt you were out of it. Core players coming around, and AJ made some common sense moves. When will Edwin Diaz blow another save? Will that be in an inning? He's blown 3 this week for LA. They lead the Brewers 3-1 right now in the 8th inning. We'll see if he pitches or not tonight in the 9th if the Dodgers have the lead. Would you agree, Jim? I'm not having any conversation about the division. Like, I'm not even going to mention it other than me saying right now, would you agree that we cannot even discuss the division in any facet until there's a reason to discuss the division? Like, let's say 4 games out. Let's say something like 4 games out.
Oh, yeah, there's no reason to discuss the division. At this point in time, it's all about the wild card and teams in the wild card. Like, I know Edwin Diaz has been an absolute disaster for the Dodgers, which, oh no, poor Dodgers, don't really give a shit. But I don't even look at what they do, to be honest with you. Like, I just don't. Now, again, I know that they've struggled recently just because it's been a big storyline in baseball. Like, you get Tariq Skubal and you're expected to win a bunch of games, and they're not right now. And they're not a good baseball team at this very moment. But they also are in a different, like they're just in a different stratosphere of expectations. Regular season means nothing to them.
Nothing. Yep.
It's about getting to the postseason and winning their 3rd straight World Series. So, like, if they lose all these games, like, they don't care. They don't care at all. And honestly, at this point in time, like, I don't care what the Dodgers do. I care about what the Diamondbacks do, and what the Phillies do, and what the Marlins do, and what Chicago and St. Louis do. I care way more about what those teams do than the Dodgers. Like, I don't give a shit about the Dodgers. Now, if the Padres do get in, like you said, to within
4,
3,
maybe?
4,
Yeah.
okay, then it's time to
But
pay
it's
attention.
loosely pulling the football away. I mean, it's my whole
100%.
career. I mean, we've
100.
talked about this for a decade, you know?
Yep, 100%. You know, this team has been right there, and then
A
you
number
get
of
your
times.
hopes up as a Padres fan, and then it's like you said, it's loosely pulling the football, and it's just like it's not happening. So the wild card is what I focus on more than anything.
Yep, I agree. No, I completely agree. But Richard's point about core players coming around, agreed. AJ making common sense moves, agreed. Like Robbie Ray, Casey Mize, nice additions probably for what their goals are. They needed to shore up the rotation. They haven't been perfect, but the team has still been good. Dale, thank you again, man. Appreciate you. He says Campy's been so good when he's in this year. Crazy what belief from the organization can do. I mean, I couldn't even. There was a scenario where he wouldn't even be back, right? I mean, they signed him to like a
1 year
one
deal.
year, $1 million deal. It's crazy. I mean, the guy was mired. I don't even know. He was just like wandering in the minor leagues for years on end. And now this. What did he say at the beginning of the year? Something about I don't give an F, and
He's like, I
that's
don't give
why
a
I'm
fuck.
playing like this.
Yeah.
And I buy it. I mean, he's hitting everything hard. He nearly hit a grand slam tonight. He roped the ball off the right center field wall for the 2-run double.
Incredible.
The guy's got an incredible bat that plays at this level. People questioned his defensive abilities. I think he's been solid. I honestly think he's been fine. So I love what I'm seeing from Campy, we've talked about all night long.
In anything in life, if you have confidence in it, more likely than not, you're gonna succeed.
It's true.
It's when you have no confidence, you got no shot. Like, you need to, like, just whatever you're doing, you need to attack it with as much confidence as possible, and you're gonna likely do well. Like, and that's what Campy has right now. Probably has all the confidence in the world. He has a I don't give a fuck attitude, which is also a great attitude to have, especially in this sport. And not being concerned about the little things and having it snowball, and just going out there and just playing ball.
Interesting. His ball tonight would have gone out of 17 stadiums in Major League Baseball. The ball he ripped off the wall.
Would have gone out of Petco?
Can you check on that bottled if you have that ability? I don't know if it shows it that simply. It does, right? You can click on it. I think it shows you what ball
on Savant. On Savant, it does.
Yeah. Okay. He says yes. That's interesting. That does that? Yeah, it makes sense. That's interesting. Okay, would have been out of Petco. That's crazy. Would the ball have traveled that well? Petco, we'll never know. On a night like tonight. All right, let's get back to this, Jim, in a moment. We do want to thank one of our brand new partners here on the wrap-up show, our friend Matt Jackson. If you've been injured in an accident, make sure to get in contact with Matt Jackson, attorney at law. Matt is a San Diegan. He's a former fire captain and a paramedic with over 20 years of emergency response experience. He's now a personal injury attorney helping accident victims right here in California. What makes him different? He's personally responded to thousands of accident scenes, and his philosophy is you focus on getting better. He's going to handle the insurance company. Life can throw you a curveball if an accident does. Put Code 3 Injury Lawyer on your team. That's Matt Jackson. He'll guide you through the recovery every step of the way. You can focus on healing. He'll handle the insurance company. Call 855-CODE-3-LAW. That's 855-263-3352, or click that link in the description down below, or go to code3law.com.
Yep. John said it all. Thanks for being a part of the show, Matt Jackson. Really appreciate you. Again, if you're injured, you just call him. 855-CODE-3-LAW, 855-263-3352.
I appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate you all being here tonight. Let's get back to some of these super chats as the Padres have won 6 straight. What has happened today around the wild card race? Arizona won in Atlanta 2-0, and Philadelphia's off. They played that Field of Dreams game yesterday. They're off today after that.
Yeah.
What does that mean then, Jim? Do you have it in front of you, the wild card race? But Padres a game up on both Arizona and Philadelphia. Is that accurate?
Yeah. So right now, nothing has changed from yesterday. Padres a game up. Or no, sorry. It did change. So it didn't change. Sorry. Padres game up. Arizona, Philly, they're tied for the final wild card spot. Miami's 3 back. St. Louis 3.5 back.
Those teams are done, right? I'd be shocked.
I would be shocked if St. Louis or Miami make a push here. I know Washington was in it for a bit, and then they just kind of fell off the map. They still have one of the best offenses in baseball.
Yep.
But it's a 3-team race for 2 spots.
Yeah, I agree. It just like it's premature to talk about the division. Is there any value in talking about the Cubs? They're 6 games better than the
Hey,
Padres.
man, if the
No.
Padres continue to play like this, dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, again, we've seen crazier things happen.
Sure.
It's I'm not gonna say this might sound bad, but like the Cubs aren't the Dodgers. Cubs are really good, and the Cubs actually beat the shit out of the Dodgers recently.
Mm-hmm.
But the Dodgers are just like, as you say, it's always pull the football, Lucy pulling the football out every single time.
Yep.
I don't feel that way with like anybody else. Again, a lot of work to do, but the Padres can make it interesting if they continue to play like this. And at this point in time, I mean, you'd be crazy to say, well, why can't they play like this for another prolonged stretch, right?
Yep. Schedule's soft. Honestly, I mean, it's fine. It's not some crazy schedule. Hopefully, they can take advantage of it.
Well, I mean, Milwaukee wasn't easy. They're the best team in baseball record wise, and they just swept them.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy schedule. There's easy parts of their schedule sprinkled in here, but they still face Arizona, the Dodgers. Like they faced Milwaukee recently. They faced the Yankees here starting next month.
Yep. That's true.
I mean?
That's a good point. Now they still have San Francisco and Colorado and Cleveland and New York Mets. But you're right. You're right. Dose Mafia, thank you. Says time for a Sheets IL stint. He's got the plantar fasciitis situation. He says can't even run. Yeah, he's down to like, I don't even know he's hitting 210, 215. I mean, he's not hitting at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's an interesting talking point. I mean, this guy's been a pretty important piece for them the last 2 seasons, but he's really cooled off, obviously, and he is dealing with this foot injury.
He is. And I mean, this is sound bad, but luckily he's not like an important piece to the team. He's got 15 home runs in the year.
At his best.
At his best, he is a bat that brings power. He's a threat at the plate, right? He can run into one with the best of them. But as of like right now, you just look at this team and you look at their lineup, right? Like Sheets is a DH. Okay, he's not going to be in the field, and he was 1 for 5 tonight. But at the same time, like if he's not your DH, it's not like you're missing a whole lot, because Campy will likely be the DH. You got Fermin behind the plate. You lose some offense there with obviously Fermin in there, but he's your 9-hole hitter. Or you could put Rengifo as your DH and Campy as your catcher. You know what I mean? Like you got options here. And so they'll use him when they need to use him and not, burn the tires or have the tires tread too much with Sheets.
I'm just not worried because of the way they're playing. Maybe I should be worried because ideally you want everyone clicking in your lineup, but I'm not worried because this is like been a great offense for a long period of time and the team's playing really well. But yeah, I mean, you want them healthy and you want them productive once you get to October. And I think this team is heading to October. I've made this point here recently, Jim. If this team misses the playoff as well as they've played the last 20 games, it's going to be an absurd disappointment. Something's going to go wrong for them to miss out. I mean, they should make the playoff based on their roster and the way they're playing. And if they don't, it's going to be, honestly, I'm going to be very surprised if they don't make the playoffs. And it's going to be really disappointing for Padres fans, considering the way they're playing right now. Let's see here. How can you disagree? I mean, they got to make the postseason, obviously. And I think they maybe the way they're playing right now, Jim, you can't just make the postseason, go to Atlanta and lose, in 3 games, or go to Chicago and lose in 3 games. Like you got to go beat someone in the playoffs if this is who you're going to be.
100%.
Irie Fan Geek says, hope we can sign Campy to a 3-year deal so he can usher in Salas properly. I can see a mid-27 or 28 start for Salas. Love the wrap up a blunt show. Appreciate you, dude. I mean, Salas is going to appear in the major leagues before the middle of 27, would be my guess.
Yep.
But what impact we make in the major leagues, nobody has any idea. That's the one thing nobody can predict.
Yeah, no. And we had this discussion so many times.
Yeah.
As good as Campy is, look at the history of Hall of Fame catchers and how long it took them to really like pop.
Yep.
Some faster than others. I mean, Buster Posey, he's probably a Hall of Famer.
Good one. Oh, yeah.
Popped right away. But look how old he was when he came to the big leagues. I think he was like 23, 24.
Right.
Okay. Pudge, probably the best hitting catcher of all time. Maybe the best just overall catcher of all time. He didn't pop till like year 3. Mike Piazza. Who else? I mean, just you can go down the list of Hall of Fame, All-Star, perennial All-Star catchers. You're going to find very few that from day one came in and was like, that's an all-star. They play like an all-star right away. It takes a minute. It takes a minute.
You're exactly right. I completely agree with that. I mean, if he does pop right away, wow. I mean, they bet on this player at a very young age, and they've invested heavily, and they said that's who he would be. Yeah. And if it happens that way, great. But honestly, I won't give up on the player if it takes a year and a half for his bat to get going in the major leagues. He'll be 21 or something like that. So you have to be willing to give him time.
And they're not going to be relying on him and not going to put him like, hey, man, you need to be the savior of this team. Like, no. He's not going to be called up to a roster like they had in 2016 or 2017, right? If Salas was called up to that roster, everyone would expect him to be the savior of the franchise. He doesn't need to be that here, because he's going to be up in the next year. Now, Manny will be older, right? But Tatis and Merrill, those two guys in particular, those are the two faces of the franchise going forward. Manny's obviously the big face. He's anytime you think of the Padres on a national level, you think of Manny Machado first. But like I said, he's getting older, and going forward, this will be a Jackson Merrill, Fernando Tatis duo that will lead the way, because that's who should lead the way, to be honest with you, is those two guys. As Manny kind of fades a little bit, but also still contributes, but he's not what the player they used to be. Xander, don't even talk about Xander, right? Mm-hmm. And so for Ethan Salas, all he's got to do is come up and just do his job and just get better every day. And he's not going to be viewed as like, hey, man, this guy needs to save the franchise. No, they already got those players on the team.
Yeah, it's well said. It's well said. Ricky, watching from Hawaii, aloha to you as well. He says France and
so
Merrill.
Lucky.
France and Merrill back-to-back is dangerous. Love it. France is awesome. I don't know if we spent enough time on France tonight. His defense, his offense. He's awesome. I love watching Ty France. I hope he stays. You talk about someone you need to keep around would be Ty France, who's on this one-year deal. So I hope they can keep him in 2027. Merrill, I don't know what's gotten into him. He's a better version than the 2024 Jackson Merrill that set baseball fire as a rookie. But he's been great. Offense in general, like, I got no complaints. I'm sorry. Individually, there's a piece or two. Sure, Gavin Sheets, we talked about, whatever. But collectively speaking, I have zero complaints about the offense. Listen to this. Since the All-Star break, highest slugging percentage in baseball. The team has the highest slugging percentage in baseball.
Yeah, I mean, we said it every day on the wrap-up show at the start of the season. Like, just believe in Steven Souza Jr. Like, hey, he is not the problem. Always believed in him. They should probably give him a lifetime contract extension. 10 years, $250 million as a coach? Longer than that? Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know what that's got into them, but whatever it is, continue to do it. And in the Ty France conversation, he has been incredible for this team. Just the value that you have gotten from him, from how much you're paying him. I mean, he was just like he was like a spring training invite. He wasn't even guaranteed a roster spot on this team. And now he is such a vital, important piece to this team. I can't even imagine what the offense would look like without him in the lineup. Like, that's how important he is.
He's so important.
And the conversation about extending or bringing him back, that will be for another day. But at the same time, just roll with the hot hand, and try to squeeze as much out of Ty France this year as you possibly can, because the value that you're getting from the numbers that he's putting up might be one of the best value contracts in all of baseball.
Oh, completely. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. It would be hard to beat it, truthfully, this year. All right, let's get to our friends here at Prize Picks, Jim.
You like that?
Now, the issue is our headshots over there on the left, but we're over there. We have to figure that out. Let's put a lineup together real quick. Use our promo code HMA. New users play $5, get $150 in bonus lineups if you win. Let's take a look at Padres Guardians for tomorrow. Remember, we go 2 for 2, and if we play $5, we get $150. Should we go with old friend Austin Hedges having a half total base tomorrow? It's pretty risky.
Less.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you could take less. So we'll take less on Hedges. And then do we take more on Bogaerts and ride that hot hand?
3 games in a row?
With the total base. That's all we need is a total base.
Oh, one total base? Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. So, by the way, if this happens, $5 pays $13.50. All right. So you're like, who cares? It's $13.50. But if you win it by going 2 for 2, you get the $150 in bonus lineups if you win. So that's how simple and easy it is to play. For whatever reason, that didn't fetch, whatever that means. There we go. Lineup submitted. There we go. So if we go 2 for 2, then we get $150 in bonus lineups if we win. So take advantage of that promo code. It's HMA. Click the link in the description down below. It just shows you how simple and easy it is to play and win at Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. Click that link in the description down below.
Yep, just pick your lineup more or less on a few player stats, lock it in, and you could win money today. Again, new users, just play $5, get $150 if you win. But you got to use our promo code HMA first. And as John said there, Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app.
All right, let's get back to some of these super chats. Guys, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take a moment to subscribe. And thank you for the super chats. Click the $ below the chat box. Thank you to those that become members and gifted memberships tonight. Dale and Jen have gifted memberships tonight. You can as well by clicking the join button down below. I assume Fishy P is a Dodger fan. Although if he is, he should probably be watching the Dodgers. He says, I don't buy this at all. Padres are still crapola. I'm not even going to entertain it, but thank you for supporting the channel. Saquon Merchant, thank you for the super chat. He says, my bud works with UCSD Healthcare. Said Cronenworth had to work on his vision when he had the concussion. Kind of explains how shit he was. Yeah, maybe. He was really bad. Like Cronenworth's first 6 weeks this year, he could not have been worse, but he's been way better since returning. But he wasn't going to be worse.
I mean, look, he's serviceable. He's good. Gives you good at bats. He's not going to be this world beater, but I'd rather this team just be healthy than anything. You know, like just give me a healthy team, and they'll then see what they can do, and have the stars lead from the front, right? Have Merrill, have Tatis, have Machado lead from the front, and hopefully everything follows.
Completely. Fishy P, thanks for supporting the channel. I'm not pulling up your super chats because they're annoying. Joe Musgrove. He was in the, I want to say, Padres Collective the other night. He was also doing ridiculous things. Joe Musgrove threw 97.1 miles per hour today, harder than he threw at any point in 2024. Are we believing in the health of Joe Musgrove and the fact that he could contribute at some point this year?
I mean, if he's out there throwing 97 in a rehab start, it's crazy to think I have more faith in Joe Musgrove returning than Nick Pivetta right now. Like, way more faith. And the fact that Nick Pivetta walked off the mound, I know they're deeming it as precautionary and not but give me a break. That was not a good sign. It was not a good sign at all. And, we've talked about Joe on this channel a good amount. Ever since he signed the contract, it's been just a failure. Like, it sucks because his body has failed him.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no doubt everyone in San Diego loves him. He loves San Diego. It's a match made in heaven. And all you want as a Padres fan is for just him to contribute, because he's been a part of some of the biggest moments in the franchise's history, not just the no-hitter, but postseason, which is going to be remembered forever in San Diego, right? The Mets, the Dodgers, like that season, all-star, the no-hitter. That Mets game 3 is going to go down as one of the greatest pitching performances in Padres franchise history.
100%.
And that's when, it's not just a random Tuesday night in August against the Texas Rangers or whatever, and he threw a no-hitter with like 20,000 people there. And like, don't get me wrong, great accomplishment, but doing it in an elimination game on the road in New York against the Mets and completely shoving, that's a big deal.
It was.
all you want is for him to be healthy and contribute. And that's all I'm sure he wants to do is be healthy and contribute. And by the way, coming back and pitching in 2024 and helping lead the team to the postseason and blowing his arm out, right? Like, hey, he went out there and he pitched until his arm fell off. And he knew he did it. He did it because he thought the team had a chance to win a World Series, just like we all did. But like, if he can come back and help this team, again, I said that it would. I thought it was going to be a extreme long shot. Still kind of I'm waiting to see it, but I mean, we're getting closer to potentially happening. And if he's out there and he's throwing, and he's feeling good afterwards, like it's probably going to happen.
By the way, Edwin Diaz, I'm just watching this on Gamecast, has once again made it interesting. I think he's loaded the bases with 2 outs. Incredible. I mean, this guy is so washed. It's incredible how bad he's been. He may hold on for dear life here. It was second and third 2 outs. It's now bases loaded. Bases loaded 2 outs for the Brewers, trailing 3-1 at Dodger Stadium. I mean, Edwin Diaz, you can't have a worse week. You cannot have a worse week than he's had. This would be a 4th blown save of the week.
They just won.
Okay, just kidding. He's been awesome.
But still, he sucks.
Oh, look at this. Never forget Mr. Padre 19 coming full circle with the channel. We appreciate you, man. He says, at the end of the day, it's all sports banter. I appreciate what you two do for an individual following in the – oh, you're watching the Midwest. Very cool. Midwest. I'm a clown as well, I'm told daily, because he started the show by calling you a clown. But that's pretty nice.
It's all right. We like self-deprecation on this channel. So if you can dish it out and you can take it too, then that's a good thing.
Right. Unlike Fishy P. But thank you. Never forget, Mr. Padre 19. We appreciate you, my friend.
Are you excited, real quick, John, about the announcement of the brand new cast for X-Men?
If Nick Pavetta's in it, I am.
No, he's not in it. He's not in it.
Really?
Are you also excited about the new trailer for Avengers Doomsday that is announcing the tickets are on sale now?
Jim.
Are you also excited about the brand new trailer for Ahsoka Season 2? Or are you more excited about Star Wars Starfighter?
Jim.
What?
Why don't you get to San Diego?
Okay.
And use SeatGeek and use our promo code PodDrop10 for 10% off your first SeatGeek order. Why don't you do that? Because the Padres are going to come home on Friday and take on the Twins at Petco Park, those red hot Twins. I don't think they're red hot. Tickets starting at $37 for next Friday night. Red Hot Padres taking on the Twins. That's $37 with fees. That's 2 tickets for $74. Take 10% off. You're getting in for like $65, $66 with our promo code. That's PodDrop10. You can take advantage of Padres games or Aztec games or concerts or any event in Southern California or nationwide. Over 70,000 events with our friends at SeatGeek. Click that link at the description down below and use our promo code PODSRAP10.
Yeah, look for the green dots when you search for SeatGeek. The like dark green dots. Green means good. Red means bad. Same with yellow. Go for the dark green. When you go to SeatGeek, if you've not purchased some SeatGeek before, you're in luck. Use our promo code PODRAP10 for 10% off your very first order at SeatGeek.
Do you think I can name 3 X-Men?
I know. I saw from Jeff. He said if Jim can name 5 X-Men, I'll shave my head.
John.
I was gonna say, bro, you're gonna shave your head right now.
Okay, I can name 3 X-Men.
3 X-Men, go.
Xander Bogaerts.
No, come on, be serious. Let's go.
Xavier.
Come on.
Wolverine.
Holy shit.
That is amazing.
Wow.
It's like a woman, I think.
Don't look at the chat.
I'm not. I'm on Jeff, just so you know. There's a woman. Does that count?
Now, you said, what was the first name you said?
Wolverine.
No, before that.
Xander Bogaerts.
No. Like in the middle of that, you said another name.
Xavier.
What's the first name?
Because I was saying things with X.
Yeah, okay. But what's the first name?
I don't know. Javier.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, fine. Yeah, you got one, Wolverine. You said there's a woman. There's a bunch of other women.
Oh, like Thundercat.
I mean, honestly, close.
So I'll say Wolverine, Thundercat, Woman, and Xavier.
Honestly, that's not bad because it's Charles Xavier is one.
That should count.
That's Professor X. Thundercat, I would say you're thinking of Storm.
I wasn't, but okay.
But still, Thunder, Lightning, Storm. That's her name. Okay. Wolverine, you got. Cyclops, Jean Grey, Rogue, Beast, Nightcrawler, Mystique.
How many are there?
There's a ton.
And how can is there really a woman if it's X-Men?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's a bunch of women that are X-Men.
Interesting.
Gambit's another one who's going to be in the new Avengers Doomsday movie. Yeah, Scott Summers is Cyclops, by the way. Yeah, they just announced Adam Driver is going to be Mr. Sinister, which is going to be fucking awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah, huge thing. And then obviously you know that Sadie Sink, the actress from Stranger Things, who was just in Spider-Man Brand New Day, is, well, should I say it? It's fine. Everyone's seen it. Jean Grey. She is the new Jean Grey of the Spider-Man universe.
Start a channel. Start a channel.
I have no time.
Yes, you can. You could start a channel. I'm just looking at the chat right now. Someone asked where I played college baseball. I didn't.
John playing college baseball?
That's laughable. There was someone named John Schaefer. There was a first-round pick that played at Stanford.
Bro, no joke. I talked to someone yesterday. His name was John Schaefer. I meant to text you. Swear to God. I was like,
you didn't text me.
I was going to text you. And his last name was spelled exactly like yours.
Come on.
Yeah, it was his first name too was Jon. I was like, what?
In like where? Suburbs? Where? Like what town?
Allentown.
Me, though. In Allentown, where I lived for 9 years.
Yeah.
I'd watch the channel if we make John sit in and listen to every convo. Oh, yeah. If like the X-Men channel?
You wouldn't listen to that.
No, nobody would want that.
No.
What my mutation would be I don't know anything about movies.
Your superpower would be like,
yeah.
Well, that's not a superpower. That's just,
it's like an opposite power.
Yeah. All right.
Where are you going?
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, guys. We'll be back Sunday night on the wrap-up show. Padres, we'll see if they can win this series over the course of the weekend against the Guardians, but in a playoff position after winning here tonight, a 6th straight win for the Padres. All right, appreciate you all. Please do subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take a moment and subscribe. Smash that like button for us. You can follow us on X at John at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Thank you for the super thanks. If you're here on replay, very generous. Please do support our partners as well, including our title sponsor, Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. Appreciate you all. We'll be back on Sunday night. All right. Peace. For Jim, I'm John. This has been the wrap-up show. One of those nights. Thanks, guys.